Hi guys, this is really horrible, but like I just like spent an hour trying to upload my last video that I made, and there's a witch over here in the woodworks. I just saw them walking around, and when they're there, they shoot this energy that's really dark, and it messes with my technology sometimes, my brain. Sometimes I'll forget something that I'm saying because not only am I completely like malnourished and exhausted. They know all that because they did this to me. Anyway, when I met Daniel, I didn't know who he was. I kind of was like, bye, because I was in a relationship, a really abusive one that my mom had sent to me and forced me to be in, because I'd never really been into relationships, like even as a teenager or like ever, because I always knew I was working for God. I didn't question that. I knew I wasn't here to be in a relationship with someone and just be like, wow, my relationship's better than yours. Wow, wow, wow. Like, let me drink champagne on the beach and show everybody how cool I am. No, I didn't need to do that because I already knew who I was when I was born. But my twin had Aries South Node, so his soul was just learning, like, well, he had to go into Libra. And Libra sun is debilitated in Vedic astrology. You can look that up as to why, but it just is. And then it's really debilitated if they have placements, you know, other placements that are debilitated, and then it can turn super dark. And it's called jealousy. And so Scorpio energy is like that. I have Venus in Scorpio, but my Scorpio energy, I know how to use it for magnetizing things to me. And it's trying my Pisces, so, and then it's trying my Cancer. So they already knew I had an exalted chart, but they would send, and I just didn't know what was going on. I was just always fighting all day for my kids. And they'd always send attacks. So this person's a witch, and they're pulling up right over by where I have my plug plugged in to taunt and to torture and to, let me go over there, okay? Hold on. I'm glad we have this on video because this is so messed every second. I'm telling you, it's 2 in the morning, guys. And it's got to stop at some point. I can't, because then I'm already tired, you know. But I have unlimited energy because I'm working with God. But these kind of people, they're literally like sitting there focusing that I die, you know what I mean, while I'm making a video for you guys. So it's not that I can't block it actually. So that's the problem. I'm Pisces South Node. I feel everything. That's how I tune into you guys. What I feel, you feel. And what these reptilians don't understand, well, actually they do. I was like, why aren't they understanding? The more they hurt me, the more the world hurts. Because they want the world to hurt, because they know they're already going to die. Because that's what Calvin told me in a channeling once. He would go into this trance state a few times. He went into it. And when I recognized that he was going into it and closing his eyes and it wasn't him speaking, it was his subconscious mind, I had my questions ready for the next time he went into that state. Because, oh good, there's my, he would lie all day to me and confuse me and be like this, he would say the opposite of what he said the day before. And he knew I wanted the truth with the stellium and Sagittarius and Virgo. Virgo needs the truth because Virgo needs to make sure that their answer is 100% accurate and at the highest level of perfection. Virgo is perfection. That's why they get real OCD. My dad was a Virgo. Stepman was a Virgo. Is my nodal lesson. You always have to go through the lower levels of your nodal lesson. And it's always going to be a dark journey. And for me, it was Cancerian energy, mother, nurturer. I didn't want to look into why my mom didn't love me because I went to an emotional healing group once. And I'm going to do those here in my school. But where we had an exercise where we put your dad's picture in the middle, and all the group of people sit around and watch you have an emotional connection and just say whatever you feel and let it out. And these people are real emotional people with a lot of water in their charts. So like we love doing this kind of stuff. These certain kind of people, right? Oh, there's the witch. So they're wanting to make oh, and here, look, it's 2 in the morning and we got somebody banking. They just want to come by and catch some energy. Anyways, these people in the emotional healing circle had a lot of emotional energy and they need to release it because they've been abused because they're light workers and this reptilian system stole their energy to create all this for them. And there's only a small percentage of us, less than 1% people. The Bible, 144,000. Now they're over there, boasting witchcraft to me, but talking loudly to distract me. They know what distracts me. So when I put my dad in the middle, I had all this emotion and love and, okay guys, this is going to stop because of the witchcraft. So things take 8 hours to do, but you know what? I don't care if I look bad. I don't care if I'm tired. I'm getting this done for my kids. And these witches are dead. They're already dead, but the thing is